Hello friend, are you in search of a course to pursue in the university or in colleges? Or did you just receive your KCSE result, your high school result, and you are wondering, you are in that confusion of wondering, which is the best course for me? Which is the best career for me? If that's you, then this video is for you. Relax, smile, because I'm here to rescue you. My name is Rostoben, a certified teacher, high school teacher, a career advisor, and also a life coach. I want to come to your rescue and discuss with you what is it that you should consider when you are in search of that course that you want to pursue in your university or in your college or even in TVET, or maybe which is that career that best fits you. Now, here, allow me to first of all be a little bit biased. Before I discuss with you that course that you can pursue in the university, it is good that you first of all identify your career. You identify which is that career that you want to pursue, all right, in your life. And just to start with, it's good that I let you know this. When we talk of a career here, we are talking of that kind of a guy that you'll become, that you live in for the rest of your life. You know, you've been living, maybe if you are just graduated from high school, you are under the care of your parents, you are under the care of your teachers, you are the care of your guardians maybe, and everyone was making decisions for you. But now when you graduate from high school, it means that you have cleared your basic learning level, and now you are graduating to tertiary level, where you'll be expected to make most of your decisions by yourself. That's why you need to identify a career that fits you best. If you look at the online dictionary, allow me to refer to that. From the online Oxford Dictionary, a career is basically defined as an occupation that you undertake for a significant period of your life. Well, at this point, they talk of at the significant point of period of your life. But truth be told, it is for the rest of your life. I am a teacher. I studied education, my degree in education, to become a high school teacher. Even if I am not practicing classroom teaching today, I am a teacher and I'll die a classroom teacher or a high school teacher. That's the point, get me right. So a career, it's that occupation that you really need to think about. It's not just something that you are going to sit and make a decision overnight. It's something that you really need to think about before you get into it. And that is what will lead, or that's what will guide you onto what course can you take, because there are myriad of courses in the university, in colleges, okay? And most of these courses, they are clusters that will lead you to the same career, okay? But when it comes to a career, then it's only one that you can choose. Okay, well, I'm not saying that you cannot practice 2-3 different occupations like I do, but what I mean is, once you decide that this is what I want to pursue, this is what I want to study in the university, all right, that's something that you are going to be with. So in a very quick way, allow me to discuss with you some of the considerations that you need to have, or that you need to think about when you are making that decision of the career that you'd like to pursue. Because as I have said, allow me to repeat myself, that is what will help you to identify the course that fits you in the colleges and also in the universities if you want to pursue your undergraduate maybe. Okay, so what is it? Over the time, okay, here in Kenya, we are already discussing KCSE results that were just released a week or two ago by the Ministry of Education, the Cabinet Minister of Education. And I have had sessions with the majority of these students. I have tried to share my time with you, also to help you, to guide you, to counsel you to make up a decision. And one of the things that I have discovered, and it's very paramount when it comes to making career choices or career decisions, is that you don't know yourself. For you to be able to make that choice, for you to be able to identify that this is the course that I want to undertake, this is the kind of a guy that I want to be. I want to either be a doctor, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a journalist, I want to be a teacher. That kind of a person you want to be, then my good friend, you must first of all understand yourself, know yourself. And when I talk of knowing yourself, it's not about the kind of music that you love. not the kind of dishes or the kind of meals that you enjoy. It's not that what you like to do when you are happy. That's not what I'm talking about here. Here, I'm talking about these 4 things. Which are the 4 things? Number 1, get to know your interest. Again, I refer you back to the dictionary. And if you look at the definition of interest, it is defined as a feeling of wanting to do or to learn something without being pushed. It is an inner feeling of wanting to know more about something or about somebody or about an area without being pushed. In other words, you have what we call an intrinsic motivation to pursue that area. So my dear friend, do you want to know that career that you want to pursue? Are you in search of that career that you want to pursue? Then first of all, get to know what is it that you love. What are your interests? Which is that area that you'd like, that you are so much interested in, and you like to have more information about? Okay, that is one way, or one of the things that you need to put into consideration when you are choosing your career. All right, I'll be explaining to you why we need to put this. The second thing that you need to put into consideration is your passion. Passion is that strong, or that I would call it that uncontrollable emotion towards something or somebody or anything or an area, maybe. That strong feeling, okay, that strong, that uncontrollable emotion towards something is what we refer to as passion. Okay, don't get confused between interest and passion. When you talk of passion, we are talking of an emotion, uncontrollable emotion towards something, all right? Then when we talk of an interest, we are talking of the willing or the wanting to know more about an area. So what are you passionate about? All right, are you passionate about electrical gadgets? Are you passionate about IT? Are you passionate about vehicles? Are you passionate? What is it that you are passionate about? Okay, and mind you, interest and passion, the two that I have just mentioned to you, they are things that comes naturally. They are not things that you identify. Okay, they are things that you find yourself, you discover within yourself that I want to know more about IT, or I'm passionate about machines, how machines work. Okay, there are things that are within you and they come with you naturally. Then something else that you need to put into consideration in the line of knowing yourself is your talent. Now, a talent is something that majority of people, when I'm talking to the students and when I'm talking to people who want to know themselves much better, they tell me, you know what, I don't know what my talent is. And what is a talent? This is the general or the very simple definition I can give you about a talent. It is an inborn ability. It is an inborn ability, a natural skill. By that I mean, it's not something that you have learned. It is something that you've discovered you have. You have that skill with you. You have the ability. Majority of people that I talk to, most of the ladies, they tell me that I am talented in line of singing, that I can sing, all right, that my voice is one that's so meticulous, it's the one that is so perfect that I can be able to sing. You know, that singing, it's not something that you learned. It's something that you are born with. It's something that came to you naturally. Just as we are talking of the passion, it's a natural, did I say natural? Not me. A natural passion, or how do I put it? A natural emotion. That's passion. Are you together? So it's the same case that we are talking of a natural skill that you have, okay? And that's what you use. That's what you can use. That's what you can monetize. That's a different topic altogether, right? Then lastly, when in the line of knowing yourself, you need to know your personality. And at this point, allow me to just categorize personality into 2 dimensions. We have the dimension of the introvert and the dimension of the extroverts. When you talk of introverts, are those kind of people who are reserved, are those kind of people who don't speak much. They are those kind of people who like working in silence. They are not the kind of people who are outgoing, who like hanging out with others, all right? They like being reserved as much as possible. Not that they cannot do a good job, but it's that they don't feel okay, they don't work best when they are in a multitude, when they are with others. But when you talk of the extrovert, they are completely opposite of introverts. Extroverts are the kind of people who are outgoing. They are the kind of people who want to make new friends. They are the kind of people, they cannot live in a house by themselves. They are the kind of people that them and silence cannot go along. They are the kind of people who allow me to say, they are bumpy. All right. So what is your personality? Are you the kind of a guy who is reserved? Are you the kind of a guy who is outgoing? These 4 areas of knowing thyself are very, very important when you want to discover your career. Why? Because, allow me now to explain this. I don't know whether you have heard of a person who says that anytime that it's on a Saturday evening or there was a holiday and this kind of a guy, he gets to know that tomorrow I'm getting to work, and he is, oh no, don't tell me that tomorrow we are going to work. And if you ask them, if you question them why, they will tell you it's because they don't feel like as if they have the energy. They don't feel happy about what they are doing. Okay, they are the kind of people, if there was an off or if there was a holiday for a whole month, they would enjoy it the most because they are not happy about what they do. Okay, so if you get a career that is in line with your interest, that is in line with your passion, that is in line with your talent, that is in line with your personality, then you'll find yourself in the best way. I mean, in the best field. You'll find yourself not being pushed, but you find yourself enjoying what you do. Remember, a career should be that thing that you enjoy doing, not because you be paid. Okay, it's simply because you love it. It's something that you want to see the outcomes, what you give or what you get as a result. It's something that you enjoy. So my dear friend, that career should match at least, if not all, because definitely you might not find a career that matches all. If you find one that matches the 4, well and good, that's the best thing for you. But if you not find one that matches the 4, you maybe find that one that matches 2 or 3, at least 3. Try to get that career at least matches 3, that you have a lot of interest in that field, you are passionate about that field, and maybe your talent, if not talent, your personality is in line with that career. Right, together? So you want to identify your career. The first thing that you need to do, my good friend, is to know yourself in terms of interest, in terms of passion, in terms of personality, and in terms of your talent. Then the second thing for you to identify the best career for you is your life goals, your life dreams. What is that you would desire to achieve later in life? You may even call them ambitions. Okay, what are your life goals? What is it that you'd like to achieve with your life? What is it that you'd like to bring or to build, okay, in your life at the end of it? That maybe when you get to the retirement age, or even before you get to the retirement age, you'll sit back and relax and say, you know what, I was able to achieve this because I studied this in the university. I was able to achieve this because I managed to do that course in the university, or I managed to do this because I'm happy, or rather because I did this in the university, or because this is my area of professionalism. You understand? Is there such a goal that you'd like to achieve, that in life? Do you have that dream? When I'm speaking to the people who come for my services, they tell me that, you know what, like, let me quote a very good example, but I'll not mention the name. One of my clients who shared with me that she would like to have her own hospital where she serves the community at a low cost. All right. Well, I fully understand that it's not a must. It's not a must that you be a doctor for you to establish a hospital. But if you are a doctor and you establish a hospital, you'll be in a much better position than that person who did not study medicine, or who has no any knowledge in the line of medicine. Are you together? Because you grow your passion, or you boost your passion more if you are working in the line or in something that aligns with that passion. I hope I'm communicating to you. So my dear friend, if you want to identify your career, okay, please consider your interest, your passion, your talent, and your personality, and above all, consider your life goals. Consider your life dreams that you have. Are we together? And with that, then you'll be in a much better position to get your career, and that in turn, that career in turn will help you to identify the course that you'd take in the university. All right. I do hope that I have benefited you. I do hope that at least this video will help you to identify your career. That's it for today, or that's it for this video. If you'd like to contact me, if you'd like to have a session with me, it's free. You can always book a session with me, a 30-minute free session. www.arostob.co.ke. Book a 30-minute session and I'll listen to you and I'll help you to maneuver through. Are you together? And as always, if you feel that you have benefited from this video, please don't keep quiet. Tell your friends about this video. Tell your friends about this YouTube channel. And on top of that, my dear friend, please subscribe. Please subscribe for me to continue producing good content for you, to continue building more content that will help you learn. Until the next one, have yourself a good time. Thank you for your time. I am Arostoben.